guys, so today is Monday. This video is probably going up either today or tomorrow, depending how long it takes me to edit. I am doing a makeup class with somebody through Il Makiage. Apparently I got chosen to do so because, I don't know, because I buy their products, I guess. But I'm doing it because, there's only so much I can learn and everything, so it's going to be starting within an hour. I just wanted to do the intro so I don't interrupt this class. But I will be recording me and everything we say. You won't be seeing her, but I'm hoping things she says will teach me, but not only me, but you guys, So, anyway, for my girls who are having a hard time matching the tone, and you're about my skin color and you have different problems, I really do recommend them. It's really good. I've only been using it for like a week and a half, but honestly, usually when I use new products, I see a bunch of breakage all around here and redness, usually in these areas, because that's where I pack the most product in. But there hasn't been no breakage, no unusual acne spots. Just these 3, but that just happened today, So, I'll see you guys when this gets started.
For me, my smoky eyes consist of just a lot of color layering and blending. I used to do the same too when I'm lazy. But if I really wanted to come out looking a certain way, then I gotta put in the effort for it.
Yeah.
Actually, let me grab one of my palettes. Since we're doing this, we can do a smoky eye. What palettes do you use?
Oh, there's a lot. So I have 2 Jeffree Star palettes, the Blue Blood and the, it's the purple one. I forgot what the purple one's called. And then I have Nikki's palette. I have Cremated. I have Morphe X Jeffree. I have a lot of Jeffree palettes because...
James Charles palette?
Oh, yeah, I have this one too.
Oh, okay, perfect. We can use that one.
Yeah, I have a lot of palettes in here. I really like James's and Jeffree's formulas. Especially since, like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's staining your eyes. Why are you doing that? I'm like, that's because it means it's pigmented.
Yeah, that's what happens with especially the pink one from James Charles. That will...
Pink, purple, and red. If it stains, you know it's good.
Let me go ahead and grab that palette, actually, because I did not grab it.
Alright. So while she's gone, I'm a prime.
Let me start off with my brows. So the way that I like to start off, I usually do my brows first.
I might have...
Most of the products that I'll be using are Il Makiage, but maybe like 1 or 2 products won't be from Il Makiage.
Okay. Yeah, I got I finally received their concealer, and I really like it.
The concealer's good.
I have a holy grail of concealer, and I was like, if this doesn't reach that, I don't want it. Right? And then, but as soon as I put this on, I was like, okay, I think I found my new favorite.
Really? The way I apply it is I do one eye at a time because it does dry quickly. starting on my brows, and all I'm doing is just following my brow underneath the eyes. I'm just doing the lines.
All I really have is these.
Okay.
And it has a brown pencil, and then I just got this in the mail. It has a spoolie and a brush at the end.
Yeah, you want the spoolie so you can brush the eyebrow hair. Those are always good. So I just did the bottom of my brows. I'm going to do the top part. I'm going to start from the middle.
Do you use dry products or wet products?
I use dry products.
Okay.
So I'm using the pencil right now. But then I'll use a brow mascara, like a brow gel that looks like a mascara, just to like do the job faster. You know, because sometimes I'm in a rush. I don't have time to fill my brows with a pencil. So let me go use the brow gel.
I feel like I did this wrong. That's really dark.
No, you want to follow your brow shape.
Oh.
So
I don't know if I have a napkin. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get wipes. I just went up to my husband and was like, I messed up on my eyebrows, and he just started laughing at me. Usually I have all my makeup in here, but I've been trying to organize, so everything's like kind of shoved in the room right now.
I feel you on that. So my brows are done.
This shit stains.
I'm gonna fill a little bit here.
This is difficult.
So,
My eyebrows are weird.
so start from there, very lightly, and follow where your brow hair is.
Okay. I'm using powder because I don't want to stain my skin. Okay.
Powder works too. So while you're doing that, I'm gonna move on to the next step. So I'm using the concealer palette from Il Makiage. I'm gonna use probably shade 8 to prime. And the way that I prime is I'm just pretty much cleaning my brow.
I feel like I'm doing this wrong. And I have weird brow shape. It's difficult.
Well, maybe you can try brushing down the hair, not so high up either. So all I'm doing is just priming my eye with concealer. Putting it all over. And I'm going to take that concealer and go straight across right here.
Okay.
So that my brows are even. And because we don't really put foundation in this little section right here, but you still need to cover it. So I'm still just priming my eyes with concealer.
Okay.
I'm even taking it as far as here because with eyeshadow, I mean, you want to prime all areas you think that you're gonna put the eyeshadow's gonna go, because it would suck to do all that work and then you miss a spot because you didn't prime and the shadow's not picking up on your skin. So I'm gonna set that with Fenty banana powder.
Do you think this is good?
It's natural, yeah. I would leave it like that.
Okay.
I wouldn't do anything more.
I'm gonna do this brown now.
So now I'm just setting my eyes with a translucent setting powder or banana powder, any kind of powder, really.
I don't have. I'm gonna use my El Maquillage concealer to prime my eyelids and stuff, because I don't know where my eye primer went.
Okay, whatever you have is fine.
Oops, I almost used eyeliner. That would have been bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me for one moment. I have to take this one. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. So while she's gone, we're gonna prime. Well, our eyelids and stuff. I hope I did good. Ugh. My eyelids look weird. So she did this. Oops. Oops. And then she set it. I use my shade here, Clinique 03 Transparency. There you go. Wow. My eyebrows look way thicker. I think that's the first time they've actually looked full in the front. They kind of look weird though. Maybe I made them too thick. We'll be back when she's back. You guys now know why I was so dark on my eyebrow. This is an eyeliner pencil. This is not an eyebrow pencil. I should start reading the words more often. It's okay. I totally get it.
So I just finished putting translucent powder in my eyes. So I'm gonna start with a smoky eye. What I like to use is the bronzer from Il Makiage Waka Waka. I love it. I use that as my crease color or like transition color. So if we're doing a smoky eye, I start from here. Typically, you don't use a brush this big for your eyes, but you know, when you're in a hurry and you don't have time to blend and do all that, it's convenient. I'm doing like a light brown color. And I'm putting it everywhere, pretty much. I'm still using the same bronzer, the same color on my lid. Sometimes I even squeeze the brush and just pack on the color close to my crease. Okay. So then I move on to the actual color. From the James Charles palette, I like to use these colors right here. So I'm gonna use like that orangey one next to that yellow. Start from here. Actually, no, I don't like that color. I'm gonna use the one next to it. I don't like that color. And I'm blending it in circular motions close to my crease. But I'm also packing it too. So if I wanted to add more color for it to show. So I'm still blending that same color all over my eye. I'm gonna add a little bit more color.
On the lid too?
I'm doing it like on top of my crease. Not on the lid, it just cause it just fell out. It just looks that way because of fallout, but I did not put anything on my lid. It's just me blending. I'm actually gonna do it like this. Color. Also very important to tap off excess. You don't wanna get fallout anywhere. That's why I haven't primed my skin yet. So I did this eye. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. And do circular motions. I'm doing circular motions, but I'm also packing on the color too. And I'm gonna use another brush just to like blend it out. I'm gonna add more. So now I'm gonna take the darker color next to it and pack it on. And blend it a little bit. I'm gonna take it and do it on the other side as well. I'm actually gonna use this brush better. So now I'm gonna add my crease a little bit. Now here's where I would cut my crease with concealer and put like a shimmer on top.
Mm-hmm.
Not adding the dark yet. So here I'm putting the concealer, I'm looking up, and that way it's kind of like marking where the cut crease is gonna go. I don't know if you can see. My eye kind of marked it for me with the concealer, so I'm just gonna follow that.
Should I take it farther than this?
I'm keeping it like, I'm not taking it out. I'm just leaving it in this, like my lid area. I'm not really. You see how it looks? So I'm keeping it there. I'm not taking it any farther. Sorry if I'm quiet. I get quiet when I'm like in the zone.
That's no problem.
So there I have my cut crease, and I'm gonna set it with like a shimmer. I'm probably gonna use. Make sure of that cut crease. I'm gonna use a shimmer, probably like a gold. And what I'm gonna do is use a setting spray. That way I don't have any fallout and it just applies better. I'm gonna use, which one do I want to use? I'll probably use the shimmer that's right next to the yellow and the gold that's right next to the orange, and mix those two together.